And the art of punches when you could throw two punches that sound like one. You would throw a punch, you can hear them. They were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. They don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. He do two punches that sound like one.
Yo, welcome back. Welcome back. How's it going? How's it going? Mic check, mic check. Oh. All right, looks like we got everything back up and running. Hold on, one more thing. Boom. All right, there we go. That light is bugging me. How's it going today, guys? Welcome everybody back to the channel. It's your boy Fade. You already know what it is. We got a brand new microphone, so hopefully things are sounding good. Hopefully things are sounding great. Let me know how the audio's coming through for you guys, so I can now see what's popping. Hey, shout out April, man. I see some members in the chat. Shout out Crafty. Shout out April. Shout out Wordsmith. Oh, we got Candy in the chat, man. Like, I like to see you guys in here happy, and I like to see you guys in here early, man. Definitely like when the members show up to the live stream. It makes all the difference. It really does, man. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know if my audio's coming in nice today. Like I said, we got a new microphone. This is our first time using it. Usually you have to use a mic a few times to get the settings get the settings correct. You know what I mean? So let me know how it's going. Let me know how I sound, if it's better, the same, or worse than it was when I just used the glasses. But yeah, we got a great show lined up for you guys today, man. I'm sorry I took the weekend off. I just needed to recharge. I was low-key sad because the Chargers lost on Sunday. I was low-key sad the Chargers lost. That's 2 weeks in a row that we have lost, and I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that, and it made me sad. So I just had to sleep. I just been sleeping. New mic sounds great. So for a couple times, see how it does. Yeah, man, we'll see. Hopefully it's good. So when we go on our long extended viewing shows, I don't have to worry about switching back and forth between the mics. You know what I mean? I just have one dedicated microphone that's not on a battery. She said I was a bit worried about y'all. Man, I was sad, bro. I was sad that we lost. My apologies. But we're back. It's Monday. We're better than ever. You feel me? Our first episode is from Insanity Body Cam. It is racist killer realizes cops have found her disturbing secret. Let's check it out. Basically, old girl killed her dude. They were showing some firearms early on, so I had to fast forward a little bit.
Can you hear me?
I didn't do it.
What up, hate love?
Okay, everything will be alright.
Victoria believed she had orchestrated and also bring down the people around her.
Some days I just wish you would get in an accident, die or something. There's a lot.
Hold up, I got an idea. Let me do this. I'm still here, guys. Don't worry, I'm still here. I just want you to hear this.
How often have you talked about killing someone? Oh, Lord. No, seriously.
This is 30-year-old Victoria Worth being questioned about her husband's death. Months earlier, she had begun planning her husband Shane's murder, determined to make it look like a... That was until Shane's final words turned the investigation upside down.
Shane, can you hear me?
I didn't do it.
Okay, everything will be alright.
Victoria believed she had orchestrated the perfect murder, securing her husband's house, car, and fortune. But eventually, her arrogance would not only seal her fate, but also bring down the people around her.
Some days I just wish you would get in an accident, die or something. There's a lot of things that could be done to make it look like it's...
This is the time to tell the truth.
I am. This wasn't planned. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Alright, so y'all heard that. They just was showing like hella guns, bro. I didn't want to get flagged.
At around 2:30 a.m. on September 26th, police in Minersville, Utah received a call from a resident who reported hearing a gunshot inside his garage. Corporal Cox quickly rushed to the scene, unaware that he was stepping into a carefully staged murder.
Hold up. Let me make sure there's no guns and shit, bro. They be wildin'.
Victoria's mind is fixed on a dark thought. If Shane dies, she would inherit his house, car, and fortune. With this twisted fantasy in mind, Victoria would go on to unwittingly reveal just how much she despised Shane.
Is he gonna be okay?
I'll tell you later. That's all I can say. Was Shane arguing with anybody tonight?
Just a little bit with me over a stupid comment.
Yeah.
He's been drinking nonstop. He was driving. I told him to come home. He needed to stop it. That is a fight that has come out quite a bit between the two of us is drunk driving because of his ticket last time, which scares me. I have a 2-year-old daughter in the home, and the only comment I had made that if he entered the home that I would protect at any cost necessary for my daughter's sake.
Sure.
Victoria claims that she and Shane got into a heated argument earlier that day. She also brings up his bad habit of drinking and driving, almost as if to shift blame, although no one has accused her.
Yeah, she already defacing his character. Bro just shot dead in his garage right now. And she trying to make it seem like he a bad person. Like he probably shot himself because he's a bad guy. That's pretty much what she's on right now.
Of anything yet. But with 5 other friends still in the house, 5 more potential suspects entered the picture. But this is when Victoria starts throwing out even more bizarre theories, further deepening the officer's suspicion that this wasn't a self-inflicted death at all.
Guys, any reason for anybody to cause Shane any harm? Anybody that may be involved with this that we might want to look at?
I don't know. He's got his fair share of enemies. Some people
Suspicious. She hella suspicious, bro. She's hella suspicious.
have issues with him because of him getting physical with me a while back in the past. He had left. He was drunk. I told him bring his ass home because last time he went out drunk driving, he ended up in jail.
So guys, did anybody see Shane with a gun? Did he make any comments about harming himself?
He sounds like a disappointed mother rather than a spouse who just found her partner shot in the garage.
I don't know. He's been drinking, and when he gets drunk, he gets kind of dumb. When he gets to drinking, he doesn't always make the smartest decisions. He has been going through a lot lately.
Did anybody see Shane with the gun? Brandon, you discovered him?
I discovered him originally.
Notice how Victoria stays glued to her phone while answering the police, almost as if she's reading from a script. With each claim, she further damages Shane's reputation, portraying him as an abusive husband with many enemies. Corporal
No, it's I believe it's tattoos.
Cox is struck by the housemate's matching lack of reaction, completely unfazed by their friend.
Those are all her drug homies. Like Shane, if that's her husband, why would he want all these dudes sitting in his house in fucking lawn chairs, bro? What the fuck?
Being shot in the chest. But as the officers start analyzing the crime scene, they uncover a clue that turns the residents from witnesses into prime suspects.
There's blood all the way around to the corner. Yeah, look at this. Here. He's come out to this point. Or tried to enter to this point. I don't see anything past here, Kai.
What do they have to say? Anything? Did you talk to him?
Yeah, I talked to his wife. She says it was just him and her arguing. That he's been drinking all day.
A trail of blood led from the garage into the kitchen, suggesting Shane Davis was either moved after being shot or had tried to escape, casting serious doubt on Victoria's version of events. Detectives pressed on, unaware that everyone but them knew who had shot Shane and why the gun was still missing.
Well, I don't know how well you guys know him, but he scares the living hell out of me. Since I do have a 2-year-old in my home, I will do whatever it takes in my power to protect my daughter at any cost necessary.
Now, you said Shane did have a pistol, from what you told me earlier.
He has a pistol. It's in my room. I can actually show it to you.
Yeah, just take me where and I'll look at it if you don't mind.
Yeah, we do have... He has his own gun, and I have a rifle.
Okay.
So they're both in here.
Is that the only 2 firearms in the house?
Yeah, his is right there.
Okay.
So that's his.
Set that right there.
And I have a rifle, which is...
Okay, we can leave it right there, that's fine. What caliber?
7mm 08.
Neither of these have been fired. And these are supposedly the only 2 in the home. And we may have a shooter somewhere.
Cox examined the rounds in each gun and concluded that none had been...
Do me a favor, guys. Just everybody hang tight right here. I'm going to come back.
Don't nobody shoot themselves with a big ass gun like that. They don't never shoot themselves with a big ass gun like that.
Get a statement from everybody and...
Well, I don't know where my other partner is. I have 2. I'm polyamorous. He's been gone for a while, though. Long beforehand.
Okay.
So he left earlier today and has been out and about for a while.
Okay. Yep, just hang tight right here, guys.
But just as the officers were about to leave, one of the residents revealed that Victoria's secret lover despised Shane and was seen leaving the house around the time of the shooting. He identified the man as Mike Miller, someone well known to police for his considerable criminal record.
I told you she was cheating. I knew she was cheating because she had all them dudes in his house, bro. Dude had no respect for himself. He should not have let that... He should not have let that happen like that.
Finally, the police have a lead, marking the start of the hunt for their primary suspect. The officers were now on the lookout for Mike, a likely suspect in Shane's death, or at the very least, someone with answers. A few hours later, after searching the nearby area, one car's license plate matched 27-year-old Mike Miller. To their surprise, Mike was compliant when approached and even...
Y'all didn't catch him at the... Hey, what's going on, L. Thomas? How's it going, Candy? Because they didn't catch him at the crime scene, so he gonna play stupid, you know what I mean? And act like he don't know what's going on and try to be even kill You know, these guys always think they're like super intelligent.
Even agreed to come to the station for questioning. But while the officers expected denials and deflection, he would tell police exactly what had gone down.
He proceeded to walk towards me and
It's like 81 out here in California.
ended up going through the garage. I know she tried.
I got me a little vape pen from the dispensary when I was in LA this weekend for the Chargers game. I like it, bro. It's like a peach. I should have got another one when I came back because I won't be down there for like another 2 weeks. What up, Nicole? Welcome to the chat. You know, we like when the members show up to the live streams. Makes all the difference when you guys show up to the live streams. Let me know how the new mic sounds. It looks like it's a little loud, but let me know if it's okay, guys.
To keep him out of the house by keeping him pinned to the door. For a minute, she kind of kept him there, and then he got kind of pretty physical with her. He grabbed her wrist and he shoved her. And I told him, like, Shane, I will shoot you. You need to let her go. He wouldn't listen. I did what I did to protect him. I shot him.
Without any pushback from the detectives, Mike admitted point blank that he shot Shane. But there was a reason.
Oh, he's snitching. He about to start snitching. He about to be like, this was old girl's plan. He about to be like,
snitching. Everybody, he's snitching. Hey, dude, get back.
yeah. He about to start snitching. He about to be like, this is Karen's plan. She came up with this idea.
For his unusual honesty, he would soon claim it was all in self-defense.
She had me go tell him to shut the truck off, and I looked at him like, dude, I'm just telling you what I was told to tell you, because he does tend to at times get kind of physical when he's drinking. I wasn't going to just sit there and let him hurt the woman I love. I saw him as a threat to that household and to that child, and I did what I thought I had to do to protect him. I shot him. Pure self-defense and protection for that household.
Despite Mike's apparent honesty, the police know he isn't telling the whole story, although for now, they let him believe he's off the hook. But before the officers can apply pressure, Mike introduces a new name, someone supposedly even more dangerous than Shane.
Sean, who he was on the phone with, he had called her a bitch quite a few times. She had given the warning to Sean that if he came here, it wasn't going to end well. From what I understand, Sean is very violent.
Oh, he trying to pitch now that another dude did it. So his plan isn't to blame Sharon or whatever the fuck her name is. His plan is to be like Sharon was beefing with another dude and he came and showed up and popped the husband. But she just so happened to want the husband popped. So it was just a coincidence. That's kind of a tricky play, man. I don't know. Let's see how this plays out for him. That might work. That's original at least. I haven't heard that twist yet. Personally.
In person. And Shane kind of said something to Sean saying, he's like, you know what, Sean, go ahead and come down here. That then there posed a threat on the household because Sean wasn't going to come down here and just talk everything out. He would be armed and he was going to come down here for a fight.
According to Mike, Sean was a friend of Shane's who was moments away from arriving at the house, armed and ready for a fight. But since Mike had spent 5 hours on the run after the shooting, it's possible Victoria instructed him to tell the police this story and perhaps even to claim self-defense. However, Mike's self-defense argument was far weaker than he realized, and the detectives began pressing him on it.
Why did you immediately go to the gun rather than try to physically stop him? Because there's two of you and just one of him.
The light wasn't on, and like I said, it's really cluttered in that garage, so I would have ended up falling and stumbling.
Hindsight 2020, is there a way that you would have handled this differently?
Yes, if he hadn't been so stubborn.
Yeah, I mean, but rather with using the weapon.
And that's something I thought about throughout the night while I was driving, is that I probably could have handled that a lot differently, but like I said, he was already getting fairly aggressive with everyone else and pretty loud.
As the officer points out, with multiple men in the home, subduing Shane wasn't just possible, it was the right thing to do. By now, Mike and Victoria's relationship seemed increasingly strange, and the officer realized this was likely something they would want to push on. And he was right.
So has there been any like jealousy squabbles between you and Shane? I mean, have you like seen him with Victoria and became jealous?
We've had our moments where, you know, he wasn't really given a choice. Everything had came out that me and Victoria were together and had been together for quite some time and whatnot. She basically told him she was staying with me and that was that. He was going to have to deal with it or, you know, end the relationship.
Just
What the fuck kind of relationships do these people be in, bro? Like, how you get punked like that? Like, how you get punked to the point where someone can say, man, you gotta be with me. You gotta be with me and you gotta let me be with them. But you can't leave me, but I'm not gonna be with you. That's crazy, bro. He had to be with that shit. That's the only thing I could think about.
Just as the officer suspected, jealousy and rage explained Mike's actions far better than self-defense. With their primary suspect now in custody, devastating news arrived from the hospital. Shane had passed away. As Mike prepared to be charged with manslaughter, Victoria
What up, John? Welcome to the chat, man.
believed her brilliant plan had succeeded and that she had outsmarted the police. But little did she know, her arrogance would eventually catch up with her.
Bro, and then when you see these situations, I mean, I know I'm not the best looking person, you know what I mean? I don't think I'm like some like French top model type good looking dude, you know what I mean? Like I don't think I get like maxed out handsome attributes, you know what I mean? But like these people that be demanding this shit like on these shows, they be like fat sloppy ladies or like ugly dudes, like wrinkly faced people, like are just like they have the most extreme characteristics. You know what I mean? Like this lady could be on a reality show. She's that big. You know what I mean? I don't mean like normal American overweight. I mean this lady looked huge. She looked smelly. Her whole team looked smelly. And she's demanding that she got 2 boyfriends and she about to have her 3rd boyfriend shoot her husband. That's wild.
It's now 1 month after Shane's death, and Victoria is still living in his house, driving his car, and carrying on as if nothing had happened. She frequently visits Mike in jail and writes Facebook posts about how much she misses Shane. It seems that fateful night was behind her, and Victoria was free to live her dream life. But that was until something completely unexpected happened. On November 7th, the detectives received an anonymous tip to check Victoria's Snapchat account. While they weren't expecting much, after all, their primary suspect was already in custody, the investigation was about to be turned upside down. Unbeknownst to the police, Victoria had been planning Shane's murder for months over Snapchat with Mike. While Mike may have pulled the trigger, the messages made it clear that Victoria was the master.
I told you Mike did that shit. Shout out Philip, man. Welcome to the chat. Josh, you was wildin', bro. You was wildin'. Yeah. But I told y'all Mike was the killer, bro.
Mastermind. With this new evidence showing that Victoria had conspired with Mike and encouraged Shane's murder, the detectives were ready to bring her in. Although Victoria remained arrogant, still convinced her plan was flawless, the police now had enough proof to completely dismantle her.
Bro, she low-key been doing hella drugs. I could tell because she looked like she lost weight. She looked like she lost weight, bro. She She lost hella weight. It's because she's on drugs, bro. It's because she's on drugs. Cassandra, welcome to the chat. You know, welcome on in. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, bro, but she low-key did lose weight, bro. That coke or the speed, she losing weight. She been spending that dead man's money.
So, I mean, were there ever times that you and Mike talked about Shane together and that you were both upset with him because of things he was doing?
Yeah.
What was that about?
Just the way that he was acting and his behaviors at hand, and that if it was going to continue on, that we were going to sit down and sit there and say no more alcohol allowed in the house at all.
Mike had multiple usernames on Snapchat. Do you remember Devil Daddy 13?
That might be one of his.
You ever remember having a conversation with Mike about Shane when he was using that Devil Daddy 13?
Not off the top of my head.
Victoria's voice goes quiet, the question likely sending her mind racing through every conversation she had with Mike. With Victoria scrambling to collect herself, the detectives were about to confront her with every incriminating message they had. But little did they know, Victoria's arrogance would persist, still believing she could walk free without facing the consequences.
So, I want to show you this, and maybe I can jog your memory too, I don't know. This is those snaps between.
It's crazy because, like, basically she's the dude and she got like 3 chick dudes. Like, all the dudes are the chick and she's like, you my chick, you my chick, and you my chick. And y'all all gonna just be cool with that. That's basically what she did. Well, basically she had 2 dudes, was like, y'all my dudes and y'all gotta be cool with each other because y'all all gonna be here. And then she had her 3rd dude take out her main dude, her husband, so that she could get the house in his bank accounts. That's wild, bro. Like, how do you even be in that scenario?
Between Devil Daddy and Rebel Princess. Everything that I reached between you and Mike, he said, some days I just wish you would get in an accident or something. So
I didn't have to deal with this crap.
But let's just read through these, Victoria.
Okay.
So, cut your wrist to get caught.
It was supposed to say too much of a risk, your dumbass would get caught.
So then, Mike responds back to you. It can be done if done right, and it wouldn't be hard to do. And then you responded back to him saying,
yeah,
not without getting caught or guilty.
And that's where I'm sitting here trying to convince him, like, no, you're not doing this. 1, you're going to get caught. 2, you're going to feel.
That is not what you said. That is not what happened. See, out here trying to change her words.
Hell guilty about shit.
So then, again, Mike, to you, getting caught wouldn't be an issue. Dylan doesn't carry guilt with me. The person has no hold on me. Mike reports back to you there's a lot of things that could be done to make it look like natural causes based off his depression and all that's going through.
You out here doing a crash course on how to get away or how you think you could get away with it. Like, that is not the same. That is not the same thing as what you're saying out loud right now. That shit don't add up.
I've done it with my dad before, not enough to kill him, but enough to get a point across and make
Yo,
it
shout out Red Feather, man. Welcome to
the
the chat. You know we like when the members show up to the live stream. Appreciate you, brother.
If he dies, he can't defend himself. We can all say he's been acting hella different. The right story by everyone can dismiss it all, and then you say, I'd rather it look an accident. It's the only way. I'm going to keep house. We are sitting here, and I only want one thing from you, and one thing only. I want the truth.
You didn't even expect us to have those.
Yo, shout out Alley Cat. Welcome to the chat. You know we like when the members show up to the live streams, guys.
Needless to say, Victoria indeed wasn't expecting this. Corporal Cox has just revealed a conversation from 2 weeks before Shane's murder in which Victoria explicitly expresses her wish for his death. Her intent is clear as day. I'd rather it look like an accident. It's the only way. Other messages, such as touch your wrist to get caught, reveal the meticulous planning that went into Shane's murder. Victoria is naive enough to try and explain the messages away, even claiming that she was actually trying to dissuade Mike from shooting Shane. But despite the overwhelming evidence, Victoria still had a plan to slip out of this predicament.
Victoria, I can tell things are weighing heavy on your mind.
There was a lot of abuse with me and Shane, but that doesn't mean that I ever wanted to lose him. Under no circumstances did we plan for this to happen. What went through Mike's head that night that it went all down, I don't know. Shane gets to drinking, he gets violent, and he gets terrifying. I know it's conversation, but at the tail end of that relationship with Shane, it did feel like I was trapped. That night it just went way too far.
Shane gets shot, he falls down. Who helps him? Anybody try to stop his bleeding?
No, I can't handle blood, and he wouldn't let me touch him anyways. All he did was grunt and make weird noises.
You can't explain that, Victoria. This is the time to tell the truth.
I am. This wasn't planned. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Except you're talking about murdering your husband with your lover. We're making this right for Shane. Shane's the victim here.
And I understand that, but I didn't plan my husband's murder.
How often have you talked about killing someone?
Oh, Lord.
No, seriously. How often have you had these conversations with people?
You're telling me that you're a perfect person and you've never done a single wrong thing in your life?
No.
I have
Or
never.
I might have done a lot of wrong things, bro, but I didn't like set up the murder of my spouse. Like, that's wild. Like, you made it seem like you forgot to take the meat out for dinner, you know? See? That's two different things, bro. You conspired a whole murder.
A wrong
I have never talked about murdering someone.
Okay, but you've never sat there and made a wrong retort.
Remember when I told you Shane was dead that morning?
Yeah.
Do you remember what you said back to me?
No.
And you actually said to me you were worried about losing your house. Your husband just died and told you that. Do you think those things planted the seed in Mike?
And it might have. So planting the seed in there, possibly. I very well might have without even intending to do so. 90% of that, yes, was smart out remarks. Can I please go?
I'm going to tell you this right now. Absolutely no. What I have for you is an arrest warrant signed by the 5th District Court Judge.
Seriously?
Seriously. You are being placed under arrest right now.
I did not kill my husband, and that will come up, and I will sit there and make sure of it. You guys are making a huge mistake.
She didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing right there.
Victoria finally admits to planting the idea of murdering Shane in Mike's head. Unbeknownst to her, Corporal Cox has masterfully coaxed her into confessing and sealing the fate of her secret lover. Months after the murder, Victoria was finally arrested and escorted to Beaver County Jail, the same facility where her lover was being held. Mike Miller pled down from murder to manslaughter and received a sentence of 8 years to life. Victoria Worth was convicted of criminal solicitation and conspiracy to commit aggravated murder and sentenced to 3 years to life in prison.
Low key, they charges with some bullshit. I feel like they got let off hella easy. She only got 3 years, bro. And she had her husband murdered and she still owns the house. I mean, probably not. That house probably went into foreclosure and shit, right? Because she was in jail for 3 years. What y'all think? Did she get to keep the house? What bro get like 15? Oh, 3 to life? Well, I'm glad it was 3 to life and not just 3. Yeah, that's a wild ass. I would be like, what, Judge? 3 to that don't even sound. That's literally like if I was in her, like if I was her, I would have turned around like, damn, we got 3 years. That's awesome. And then someone would have been like 3 to life. I would have been like, wait, what? What the fuck? Like that don't even correlate. Like that don't go together, you know? Like that's such a wide ass range. Like if your kid go to school and you go to jail and they a freshman and they be like, yeah, you got 3, you could be like, all right, I'll be out for graduation, you feel me? But you got 3 to life. that's like you can just go home whenever they feel like it. Yeah, 3 to life is crazy. 3 to life is crazy work, bro. Oh, we watched that one. I don't want to do those 2 yet. I don't want to do that one yet. Our next video is police respond to girl being kidnapped, full body cam. Hold on, let me try to make sure there's no wild shit.
This 18-year-old fought her way out of a kidnapping, but as officers chased down the suspect, they couldn't have imagined what else they would find.
Male was shoplifting and then forced the employee out of the store, tried to push her into the truck.
Wow. That's crazy work. He's just out here grabbing girls up. That's like some Ted Bundy shit.
Hey, who's the victim? Okay, so you work at the smoke shop. What happened?
So this guy who came in earlier, probably like 2 hours ago, just to use the bathroom. I didn't think anything of it, and he walked out. And then he just came back like 20 minutes ago, went into the bathroom again, and then came out. And he was just looking around, came around the counter, and I was like, so you have to go back around. And then he started grabbing product, and he started like pushing me like out of the way and everything. And then eventually he walked back around the counter, and it started going towards the front door. I was like, are you gonna pay for everything? And got in front of him. And he was like, what are you gonna do about it? And it started pushing me out of the store. And then I was like trying to hold back.
Dang, that was his strategy to grab her up. Yeah, Red Feather. That was his strategy. It's like he was gonna act like he was still like do something to make her chase him, and then once she got close to the door, he grabbed her. You know what I mean? Or like tried to push her into the car. Like that's crazy. Yeah, bro. He like definitely treated her like an NPC, bro. I would not. Don't ever chase or do nothing like a hero, you know? Like, don't do that. Like, somebody starts doing that and then they run out the store, just at most go lock the door, but don't never. I wouldn't even come from like behind the counter unless she was getting like struck or something, you know, or hit. But if he's just taking shit, bro, just be like, you got it, bro. You know, don't go nowhere with them.
Getting out of the store because he was still holding product too. And then he pushed me all the way to the driver's side of the door for his truck, and then tried dragging me inside of it.
Okay, so he tried to forcibly drag you inside of it? Yes, and he was pulling me inside, and I was just like pushing myself away. And then
How did you get away?
I was just pushing and kicking away, and he just finally let go.
A flock hit on the suspect's vehicle hinted at his location, and the officers soon found themselves at his residence prepared to apprehend him.
We got another unit. They're going to come and talk to you and get a statement. Is that injuries?
Yeah, that
Okay.
happened during that.
Okay. I'm gonna go to his house because we have a flock hit, I think, a vehicle.
Oh, okay.
The other unit's going to come here and grab an interview, okay? Okay.
Cover and top.
Gentlemen, County Sheriff's Office, come outside with your hands up.
I'm going to push to the other side of my car so I can see the front door.
White guy, I want to say it was so hard to catch, but he wasn't old. He was like 20 to 30-ish, like in the younger category, probably under 30. Brown hair, I can't remember if it was curly or wavy. I believe he had a hat on.
Hey, window.
At the bottom.
Yeah, something's not adding up.
Well, the pictures.
Yeah.
Definitely my Walmart guy, but that's not him.
No, that's not him at all.
No.
Sorry for the mix up.
We're working.
It looks like they got the wrong ass guy. It's look like they got the wrong guy, bro. They brought the yada means out on him, bro. He look like he about to cry and shit, dog. They handcuffed him, dog.
A robbery and a hospital. Your vehicle happened to be same area, same time as everything that was going down. That's what brought us here today. Okay.
Same description, same everything.
Yeah, the description of the suspect,
Everything. Your driver's license picture looks a lot like the suspect.
Caused the officers to waste quite a bit of time, and while they were busy checking the cameras, two patrolling FW
Am I tripping, bro? Bro does not fit that description. bro, dude looks Mexican with a black shirt, dark jeans. Bro had a white shirt and I think like light blue jeans, right? And bro was white. And I don't think they had the same truck, bro. I think his truck was white too, right? Oh no, that was the sheriff's truck. I don't know what color his truck was. But that is not the same guy, bro. Look at that.
WC officers had an interesting update.
That's 10-4. The vehicle is not stopping. We're trying to get a 28 right now. Description is silver grayish Toyota Tundra. If you could get the Tacoma, if you get the county rolling this way, probably they're going to need to be coming from A1A 206 area.
What do you think bro was gonna do to her? Like, what do you think bro was gonna do to her if he got her? Like, what was he gonna be able to accomplish from this? Like, what goes through people's minds when they wake up and do shit like this? Like, bro has a car and shit. Like, in America, we be forgetting like how hard shit is. Like, dude, just having a car, bro, that's an accomplishment, bro. You got a car, bro. Like, you can figure it out, dog. And on top of that, it's a truck. You can make some money. Like, why you out here grabbing random people up from the fucking Subway sandwich shop?
Just signal 14. The reason for the stop is reckless driving past us in a bike lane, and we're currently traveling 65 miles per hour.
Dang, April, I'm sorry to hear that. That's ridiculously scary. My apologies. Hey, TV. Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the chat. You know, we like when members show up to the live stream, so thank you for showing up today.
Hands on your head now!
Nope, nope, nope. What are you doing, man? What the hell are you doing?
You smoked, so you decided to run. That's a real dumb reason to run.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Roll over. Get on your knees.
Hold on. Nope, we're gonna do it here.
Yep.
Anything in your pockets? Threw everything out the window, didn't you? Flip them on that way.
When did you smoke?
I mean, I smell it.
Yeah, like within the last...
Roll them on that side.
You smoked recent?
A little bit.
How recent?
I don't know.
10 minutes?
A couple minutes, yeah.
Couple minutes,
Hold on,
yeah.
let me clear out that seat, Megan. You good?
Yep.
Apart from the attempted kidnapping, the male had shoplifted from a Walmart earlier in the
Y'all find any vapes on?
Bro thought it was really a GTA server. Where was this shit at? Is this Florida? It looked like Florida. He was oh no, she was 18. I don't know how old bro was. Oh no. I think it's Florida.
On them or anything?
A bunch of... Yeah, like a container this big.
Well, he robbed a vape shop. That's why we're trying to.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So he robbed, robbery, attempted kidnapping, on top of some shoplifting.
Just right now.
Walmart. Yeah, this guy.
That's why he ran.
That's why.
That's why he ran.
Well, you guys want them? I mean, that's all y'all.
Signal 10. No, that's why it's stolen.
Vehicle stolen.
I would suggest you stop tensing up.
He had to be off some drugs, right? He had to be off some drugs, right? Dude robbed a store at gunpoint, shoplifted, then tried to kidnap somebody. He was literally playing Grand Theft Auto, bro. He was playing like the video game, but with his life. That's wild. He had to be off some shit.
Understood?
Yeah, you know, screw him.
He was off some crystal meth. He had to be off some crystal meth.
Get him.
I'm just trying to get some
All right,
air.
you can get back in.
I appreciate it.
Get back in.
We're taking him?
Would you like me to push you or you want to get back in?
No, I would like
get back in.
all to get into a car.
Get back in.
We'll take him because we have a bunch of other charges on him.
Get back in. Look at how many cops you have sitting around you.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so get back in or I will push you back in.
Okay.
Get back in.
Okay, I would like someone to come with.
I thought that the cop that was holding him was a dude. That's the chick cop that's talking. Impressive.
Or two.
I don't know what side they're on, but I'm not about to play that game. So get in that car right now. You do not have a choice. You understand me?
Okay. Give you a choice. Look at how many people you got. Nope.
Listen, no, you guys are awful.
Stop doing that. Put your feet in the car and stay still.
Today's not the day, my friend. You might want to.
They had to punk him a little bit. He got punked, bro. You're not crazy if you could get punked, bro.
Just sit chill.
You reach for something again, and I'll you up. You understand me? Do not do that.
Okay, we're good.
You might as well just transport him to CJ.
Yeah, well, transport, we're not going to deal with taking them in.
They almost grabbed your taser.
That's why I'm glad someone was around me. That's why I'm glad y'all were right behind me.
Though the man was swiftly brought to justice, His 18-year-old victim was left justifiably traumatized and fearful for her safety.
Now, if he does ever come back, like he gets out and he comes back here, and like I'm still here working, what do I do? Like, cause if like he just walks in.
Well, so it will be illegal for him to remotely be in this area.
Is that gonna be like the whole county?
So it's an injunction. So he can't be anywhere around you or anything like that. And he might, if he does get out, he might be on a monitor. I don't know, but a lot of those times they do monitors and stuff like that. So we have a really sophisticated system to track people. So it's not like this.
Yo, for real, hate, think about it. Like, if you crazy, like, you just gonna be crazy. Like, you gonna fucking snap. You know what I mean? You crazy. But if you get punked, bro, like, you analyze the situation. Like, yeah, I can't win this one. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't crazy.
This county they spend no expense on that type of stuff. So it's not as easy as people think. But it just depends on what he gets. But he might be on a GPS monitor and stuff.
And I feel bad for this girl because I feel like bro gonna get out because she got away, you know what I mean? And she didn't die and shit. So like he gonna get like attempted all this bullshit, you know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. I feel bad for her, bro. I feel like that was an honest, real question that she asked. Like, what happens when he comes back? Like,
and that way, if he does get out, we will know where he's at. And if he comes anywhere, we're already notified before you even know.
Okay.
So definitely that. And
no, I think he's just a white dude.
I mean, he basically tried to kidnap you. So this isn't an easy thing for him to even get out on.
Yeah.
So we'll see, and we'll work with what we got to do, and we'll go from there, and we'll see to it that he gets dealt with. Okay.
All right.
Don't worry about him. You just work on your mental, and we'll do the rest. Okay.
Back at the jail, the male refused to provide a breath sample and gave the most bizarre reason for the attempted kidnapping.
Have you had any alcohol today?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You told me earlier that you did.
Oh yeah, I might have.
Yeah?
I might have.
Why are you having trouble remembering?
I've always had trouble remembering. Kind of like, I just forget shit all the time.
So I read this to you? You gotta read it to you? You have the right to remain silent. With these rights in mind, do you wish to continue talking to us now? Okay. So you said earlier that you had, when you were in the truck on the way here, you said that you had alcohol. Do you remember what you had?
Probably some kind of mixer, wine mixer,
Oh, yeah, like what they sell the gas.
Bro, I think alcohol can make you do a lot of crazy shit, but alcohol ain't never made me kidnap somebody, bro. Like, that's wild. That's a wild one. I think he was on some much stronger drugs.
Gas station?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they come in little balls or something like that, right? Or is that the other thing that I'm thinking of?
No, yeah, little balls, yeah.
You said you had today as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any other sort of...
No, honestly, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep. I don't know if I'm able to produce any pee, and I know I told you I took the test, but I don't even know if I can pee right now. Okay.
You said you did take today?
I did take today, yeah.
Like, a lot, or how much you talking?
Yeah, a pretty large portion of marijuana. Yeah. Like, and this shit I did to that girl, that was up, bro. She's all right.
What girl?
Probably.
What'd you do?
The abduction.
You want to talk about it?
If you want.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. I just literally, I wanted just to hang out with her.
Oh, okay.
But, she freaked the fuck out, and I'm just like, I don't know. I got mad, and fucking just,
You took off?
I literally, but when you get to a certain point, you can just like, oh my god, right?
Yeah.
Attempt.
So back to You smoke through.
Yeah, preferably, yeah.
Okay, how many do you think you smoked today?
Maybe 2.
2. Okay.
2. I don't even know when the last time I slept was. Okay. Literally.
Okay.
I don't even want to take this test anymore.
You don't want to take it anymore?
Okay, you don't want to take it, so you're refusing to take the test?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll just mark it down as a refusal.
Alright, you hang tight here and let me let them know, okay?
The 18-year-old victim later gave an interview to local news outlets about her dangerous encounter and its aftermath.
How are you doing at this point in time? And can you kind of tell us a little bit of your processing, your thought process since this happened?
Well, I'm still trying to recover from it, obviously. Just that I had to get away, and I was terrified that he was going to hurt me.
Do you have any advice?
Home in a drunken outburst, causing damages worth $38,000. He was charged with grand theft of motor vehicle, petit theft second degree, robbery, and kidnap false imprisonment adult. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.
We ain't getting no closure on the cases today. It seemed like they just fucking with us, bro. I can't even sound the horn for that, bro. I hope bro's still in jail. Like, that dude is scary as fuck. Theodore, bro. Theodore out here fucking causing mayhem, bro. That's wild. But that's gonna be our early stream today, man. We'll hit you up a little bit later this evening. Definitely stay locked in. Make sure your post notifications are selected to all so that you get all of them. Definitely check out our memberships, bro. They start at 99 cents a month. If you're not signed up, definitely check that out. But yeah, man, thank you guys for stopping by. I love each and every one of you, man. Shout out the chat. You guys are the stars of the show. I'm only your co-host, but we'll see you next time. Peace and love.
And the art of punches when you could throw 2 punches that sound like one. You could throw punches. You can hear them. They were 2, but they sound like fucking 1 punch. Oh, they don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. He do 2 punches that sound like 1. Now those days are gone. It's empty. I'm nothing. I'm working on feeling the art of humbleness. Can you be with me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss him. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch. Because I don't want that person to come out, because if he comes out, hell is coming with him. And it's not funny at all.